Hello everybody, welcome to my Get Ready With Me as I talk about my branding because I don't know what to do with myself. Right now, if you don't know, I have 3 Instagrams. 3 Instagrams is way too much to handle, okay? I know we shouldn't be supporting Elf because of Matt Rife. Literally, I'm just a girl who is cheap. So, don't mind me. Don't support that man, obviously, like, ew. Anywhoosies, aren't I also like supporting Hailey Bieber when I buy this too? Like, I feel like she doesn't need, actually she's doing just fine monetarily. I don't need to be supporting any of these people. They need to be supporting me. Hey, buy my art. That's why we're creating a clothing brand, but we'll get to that. So I want to do my eyebrows today. I haven't been doing my eyebrows because I like the editorial look of it all, and you can't make me do my eyebrows. That was crazy. I'm so sorry. Okay, that looks cute. My big ass forehead. Hi, big ass forehead. How are you today? The foundation that I'm using, Revlon Full Cover, CoverGirl, Color Stay, not CoverGirl, Color Stay by Revlon. I mainly got it because Megan Thee Stallion was promoting it, and there was like a picture of her, and I was like, you know what, I trust her. And it really is full coverage. It's really nice. I was on FaceTime with one of my friends the other night about this too, and she suggested that I should keep my art page as just my art and then have my Creatively Dreaming podcast be all of my video content, not just podcast clips, my makeup clips, my dance clips, all of that. My thing is like, I do want to do that, right? But then I think about it, I'm like, do I want to do it that way? Because I also feel like my makeup and my dance, I know people say it's like it isn't technically related to my art, but it kind of is at the same time. And you want to keep like a branding niche, as they say, right? But at the same time, I'm also like, I don't know, like I also really like just like being able to express myself however I want, and for people to go to like one place to be able to find that, you know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Like, I have my podcast YouTube channel, and then I have my YouTube channel where I just kind of post wherever I'd like. So and I'm starting to be more consistent on my YouTube channel. I'm getting there starting this week. But yeah, so, and my YouTube channel will have my art as well as my lifestyle content. So I'm like, do I just have my main Instagram that is my art page also match that, where it's like, it's me as a person, my lifestyle content, as well as my art as a part of it, like as a whole, because I am my art. I feel like a lot of, I mean, obviously there's some people that separate themselves from the art that they make. For me, like, I have such like an emotional connection to almost all art that I've created. Not all of it, but like, I don't know, like I feel like as like I created it, I have emotional connection to it. I also feel like the way that I do my makeup is my art. The way that I dance in between when I do create art, so that kind of feels like the process. Like when I dance, I feel like that's part of the process of me creating and doing my art, because if I didn't dance, if I didn't do my makeup, if I didn't, wear what I want to wear, it, like, all of that factors into like the kind of art that I make. Considering like I'm starting to paint on clothing like this I drew on, I'm still working on like making things quality. As you can see, that like kind of stretches out there, but like I'm still figuring out how to make things quality with that. But either way, like my clothing and my life has inspired like what I create as an artist, and it all does kind of feel all encompassing. So I'm trying to figure out how the hell do I organize this online. I feel like we're in like a content vortex anyways. Like, does it even really matter what I post on what account? Like, because if I post one thing that goes quote unquote viral, then it'll boost that account. So it doesn't really matter what account I post it to. But I do just want to have a clear vision of like what is what, right? Because currently I actually have 3 Instagrams, which I think I mentioned, or maybe I didn't, I have no idea. Currently I have 3 Instagrams, which is way too fucking much, and it's way too fucking much. I can't handle like doing all of that. But I do have all these creative ideas, so I'm like, can someone be my creative director? Can someone be my little creative director assistant, please? Like, I don't even know, like, can we just have like an hour session where we can just talk for, I mean, I literally do that with my friends for free, but I did that with my friend Sierra the other day. That's what we kind of came up with. Like, I can just post my videos on my Creatively Dreaming podcast account instead, especially because podcast accounts don't really do that well. Like, if you're just posting clips, unless it's like a comedy podcast, it's hard to like gain traction. I mean, that's not entirely true, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like those accounts just don't do as well. You're taking from long form, making it short form for it to make sense in a context outside of the podcast, which sometimes is difficult to do. And like some of my clips have done okay, some of them have flopped entirely. And also I'm just starting, so I'm just starting to like make stuff online in general, so make myself known. And so that's why I'm just sitting here doing my makeup, trying to figure out how the fuck to organize my life and my creative ideas. I'm going to film a podcast tonight with my friend Julia. I may or may not film one with myself right now, but I just figured like let me do a get ready with me instead, because I am filming one tonight anyways, and I don't want to like yap myself out of sanity. I don't even know what I'm saying actually at all, but like I think I know, but I think I'm scared of what I know. That sounded crazy, but you know what I mean? Because like I think I do know that I want to have my art Instagram also have makeup and dance videos and like lifestyle content, but I'm afraid because of the unprofessionality of it all there, and like the standards that people have for like working fine artists, you know what I mean? But I don't know that I'm a normal working fine artist. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, and what even defines that? Like I don't even fucking know. Like I don't understand. I just want to express myself freely and not think about it too much. Like, so, and at the same time I also want to like show who I am, because again I feel like it is for me so intertwined with what I do within my art. I think I am afraid of like combining the two on my Instagram. This is what's so crazy. This is dystopian, right? Like this is dystopian how much I care, and like I'm trying to figure this out. For the longest time, that's the thing, is like I didn't care like what my Instagram looks like. I remember when I got to art school and like other people were caring about like what their art Instagram looks like, and I was like, do you guys really care? And they're like, yeah, like, you know, because that's like my brand. Instagram is also like a fun place as well. Like it's like for entertainment as well, but it can be professional if you make it that way. It's just at this point in life though, at this point in social media, does it matter? Like Nutter Butter is out here on Instagram or out on TikTok making brain rot content. And you know what? They're probably boosting their sales because they're making brain rot content. So why does it matter if on my personal art page, if I post Get Ready With Me's, if I post dancing videos as well, when that all links together with being creative? I don't know. I don't know why it matters. I don't think it really matters. Nothing really matters. But I'm just, yeah, technically I should have a professional art page where I don't post videos of me dancing to I ain't got no panties on, ain't got no panties on, I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. Like I probably shouldn't be posting that on my main art channel, art page. But like, does it matter? Like it just doesn't. It just doesn't, does it? It just really doesn't. I don't know. Like, tell me your thoughts below, because clearly I'm struggling and this is just something I'm talking through. But I also at the same time I'm thinking like it would match my YouTube channel where I am, yes, posting my art and like my art process, but also being myself and like again expressing freely, which is like the main part of what I care about. Like for my mental health, for my wellness, I will forever want to be authentic online. If I am going to go this route of like showing myself online, I will choose to be authentic over everything else. You just have to pave your own path, don't you? Like this, you have to like create a vision for yourself and pave your own path. And yes, you can like listen to other people's opinions, but that might like stray you away from what the fuck you were trying to do initially. And maybe you didn't even know what you wanted to do initially, and then you went to ask for help before you were ready, or when you were in like a place of just like overthinking it, which is where I was at. And like, but I needed to hear that perspective of like, okay, you should keep your art page more professional, because you still can keep your art page professional while posting silly, goofy videos, because you can separate your photos from your reels, from your videos. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe Lunar Lens, that page, should just be like me like, because art is me, and also the videos that I want to create will help people follow and find my art. And yes, art in itself is a niche, but also create your own niche and create your own thing, because at the end of the day, you are unique and you're supposed to like create something different, because otherwise nobody's gonna want to follow, or like, you know, like nobody wants to see something that's been done a million times over again. The idea of like things having to be a certain way is outdated, and it doesn't really feel right in my spirit either. I think for my art page to just go completely art, as far as like visual and 2D, versus my dancing and my makeup, because also for my thesis, when I went to art school, I wore makeup, I wore clothes that I painted, and I danced. So I intertwined like all of the things that I enjoy and how I like to express myself in my senior thesis. I should probably just put that stuff out on my regular art page, because the art is me. So I think that's the conclusion that I've made. It never really used to matter to me up until I was like, you know what? I do want to be serious about like what I'm doing online and have a clear vision about what I'm doing, so that I can be a digital nomad and travel and do whatever the fuck I want, because I'm making stuff online. You know what I mean? That is the goal. I think that's like the dream, you know? Follow at Creatively Dreaming Pod, as we're talking about creative dreams. But I don't know, I'm excited for a new era, and I'm excited for like full throttle on me just being myself online and not giving a fuck, and talking through creative ideas like this. It's all relative. What am I saying? Literally, I don't know. I'm just trying to blend my eyeshadow that I use, because there was somebody who was asking. I use this Morphe palette. I use these 3 brushes, mainly these 2, to do the top lid. This is how I initially apply it, fluffy but not. This one's like really fluffy, so I take the fluffy one after I use this to pack it on there, and then I blend it out so that it is more blurred than it has the chunky parts that nobody wants. And as you can see, it already has blurred it so much. Like, the fluffy brush comes in to save the day, because of what the hell was going on before, and still what the hell is going on, but it helps it immensely. That's how I do my black eyeshadow. Recently I've been doing only black eyeshadow. I don't know why. I just feel like, I don't know, why not be dramatic, right? Why not have a dramatic eye? Like, the world's ending or whatever, so like, what the fuck ever, just like put some black shit on your eyes. And I do recommend the Morphe stuff. My friend Erin, if you're watching, hi. My friend from high school bought me this for Christmas, and it's absolutely expired, but I'm absolutely still gonna use it, because guess what? Reduce, reuse, recycle. I don't give a fuck, literally at all. Literally so uneven, it's not even funny, and I don't even know how to fix it. So I think I feel good about that. That makes sense to me, because I feel like makeup is art. I feel like dancing is a form of art. It's all an art form, and I know it's a different kind of art form, but it is an art form. And then my podcast is separate, right? Because I was trying to be like, yeah, I totally should post, like, it did click in my brain, like, oh yeah, maybe I should just post like my videos and lifestyle content on my podcast page, because it's already videos, and also podcast clips don't always do so hot. you know, because it's like, yeah, out of context it feels weird and disconnected a little bit, but at the same time it has helped me promote my podcast, and I feel like it's gotten it out there more because it is specific to the brand of my podcast. And I can still post things like other things on my podcast account and just keep doing you. So I also DM'd LB Twunk, who is a YouTuber. Oh yeah, I DM'd LB Twunk about this because I was like, should I separate like my art from like my lifestyle content? And he was like, no, I think it's one of the same. And I think he's so right, because he was like, yeah, no, your art is so much of like who you are that you should just be yourself on your art page as well. He's been doing content and has been successful with it, so I don't know, I feel like that is so true. Like, just keep doing you, and like don't try to put yourself in a niche just because you're trying to be professional or whatever, because I think the days of like regular professionalism are out. I mean, I'm not gonna say that like there isn't still a level of professionalism that you should have online if you are trying to build a brand, but at the same time, like, you shouldn't be completely hesitant to show who you really are and show the multidimensionality of who you are. That's what I have to say on that. Lip liner that I've been using is Ulta Beauty. Yeah, it's just an Ulta Beauty collection that I use. And I also deal with lip eczema. So what the fuck is that about? But I don't always do lip stuff. But I will say, I think like this lip gloss is okay on my lips. It doesn't bother. I have really sensitive skin. This lip gloss is fine. I have Fenty Beauty, and that one like really dried out my lips. So that's really upsetting because I spent a good chunk of money on that and it just didn't do me so well. So I hated that. But yeah, I'm just a girl trying to figure out how to go about living every day. I like to do a little bit more on my top lip than my bottom lip. Mind you, I just started doing lip liner, so I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I think it looks cute. And then I use this, the Yummy lip gloss by CoverGirl. Just, it does it, it just does me so well, and it fits the color. Like, yeah. Like, I think, yeah. Like, yeah. Now my lips are iced out, as I like to say. Oh my god, I never did highlight. You guys, recording and doing your makeup, it's been 30 minutes, and oh my god. Recording and doing your makeup is not easy. It's not easy, and it's not for the weak. I need new highlighter. It's like literally to the pan, and there's like just crumbles of it left. Like, you guys. Like, but I pack that shit on to my lid. And that brings it all together. Really, the vocal fry was crazy. I don't even know. So that's a slay. Like, how much better does my eyeshadow look? Like 1,000,001 times better. Also, the highlighter that I really love is Physicians Formula butter highlighter. So yeah, tis a slay. And then what I do for the rest of my highlight is I'm dropping shit. I use this brush, and it's like kind of flat-ish, sort of, and I put it on the tip of my nose, just a little boop boop. And then I honestly recently have been bringing my highlight up pretty far. I didn't used to do that, but I really like the look of it, like, I don't know, like being on my forehead a little bit. I just like highlighting a lot, so that way it gives me that like look on my nose. And then do the inner corner, you know, so that way it brings together the eye look. Go under the eye a little bit to connect it to the rest of the eyeshadow underneath. So I kind of give like the Effie Stoneham. I always reference Skins because I grew up watching Skins, and it's like my whole brain at this point because I've seen that series way too many times. And I put it underneath my brow bone, or on my brow bone, not underneath it. Underneath my brow is what I mean. And then we put it on the cheeks, of course. And I pack that shit on. And sometimes I'll do a bronzer, but today I decided not to do bronzer, so I'm giving Addams Family vibes. I look a little bit deadly, giving Morticia Addams, girl, I don't know. And I use a fluffy brush again, but a different fluffy brush from when I use my eyeshadow, because you obviously don't want to mix the highlighter and the black, because then, you know, that will just ruin the whole look. So then I use this fluffy brush and blend it all out. Blendy, blendy, blend. I don't like to blend my nose. I keep that as is. However it went on is how it's gonna stay. But I definitely buff out my cheeks, my freaking eyebrow, and the tip of my nose at least. I usually would put it on my Cupid's bow as well, but I just already did my lips, so I don't really feel like doing that. We're gonna take this freaking clip out because I look kind of childish. When do I not look childish, honestly? But yeah, so take that out, and yeah, that is the makeup look. I think that's a slay, and we figured out how the hell I'm gonna do this branding thing, and just say fuck it all and just do you. It doesn't fucking matter, like, if it's not like the exact niche of art, because to me, again, it's all the same, and the girls that get it will get it, the girls that will get it will get it, and I will still have the professional photos. I will keep it more professional, cute, and everything on my actual photos part of my Instagram. Then my reels will have all of the fun, you know, content like this, content like me dancing and things of that nature. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day, even night, wherever you're watching this. This is literally 35 minutes of recording, so let's hope I can cut it down to be digestible. But yeah, again, thank you so much. Bye.